Michaelnagar Shikshaniketan Higher Secondary Government-sponsored co-ed English medium school has taken an excellent initiative of teaching and make our students learn day-to-day lessons through audio and video in our YouTube channel. Teachers of all the subjects are working hard to enhance these online classes in the midst of this pandemic situation. It is a request to all the teachers, students and guardians to click the bell icon and subscribe our channel. So we have come up with the next video for class 9 again, lesson 8, his last flight by Liam O'Flaherty. So I request all the students to please open to page 61 where we will be studying this chapter, his first flight by Liam O'Flaherty. Okay, so let's go to the explanation of this chapter. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. His two brothers and his sister had already flown away the day before. He had been afraid to fly with them. When he had ran forward to the brink of the ledge, he became afraid. The great expanse of the sea stretched down beneath, and it was miles down. He felt certain that his wings would never support him. So he bent his head, ran away back to the little hole where he slept at night. His father and mother had come around, calling to him shrilly, but for the life of him, he could not move. So the young seagull was alone on his ledge. Ledge is the flat rock surface, like from any cliff or any plateau, you see plateaus or any mountains, you see a small extensions or cliffs that are being formed. So that's a ledge where the young seagull was totally alone. Saying a seagull is one species of a bird, okay, and there his father, mother and brothers and sisters has left him a day before. For 24 hours he was all alone on that ledge. His brothers and his sister and his parents has accompanied his siblings to teach him how to take his flight, how to dive, how to hunt for fish, etc., etc. So in this between he could not go and join them because he was still scared. Why he was scared? He could not find confidence that the wings will support him. The moment he come to the end of the ledge, he could see the great expanse of the sea just beneath him. Looking at it, he became more afraid. Ran back and did not make any attempt to make his flight and join his siblings and his parents. So he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole where he slept at night. His father and mother had come around calling to him shrilly, but for the life of him could not move. So the moment he goes to the ledge, at the brink, at the end of the ledge, and looks down to the great expanse of the sea, he becomes very afraid and he comes back running towards its hole, sits there and feels very scared. You know why? Because he don't have the confidence that the wings would really support him and he could really make a flight. His parents would come him and call him shrilly, but for the life of him, but being so scared, he could not make his flight. Then that was 24 hours ago. Since then nobody had come near him. The day before he had watched his parents flying about with his brothers and sister. They were teaching them the art of flight and how to dive for fish. He had seen his elderly brother catch his first herring while his parents circle around proudly. It was 24 hours. His parents has not come near the seagull, and the seagull was also hungry because seagull depends upon its mother for the food. And somewhere, the parents was playing the trick upon seagull. What was the trick? They were purposely not coming near him. They knew that its kid would be very hungry, but they were purposely making it starve, because the moment it will starve, it will understand the importance of having food, and the moment it will understand the importance of having food, it will try its level best to make itself fly by supporting its wing. So that's also is somewhere related to our daily life. So whatever we are doing, whatever our purpose in our life is, whether we are studying or doing some work, or like I'm coming here taking class, or there are many people like the doctors, police, teachers, I mean you as a students, whatever you are doing, why you are doing it? To support your own life, to support your own life with three basic things, that is your food, shelter and clothes, and most importantly food. So that goes for the animal. So somewhere the seagull's parents knew that food is very important aspect of life. So this is whatever they are flying or diving to learn. Diving means to go down to the sea and learn to catch fish and all. Everything is just to satisfy their hunger. So for 24 hours the seagull's parents has not come near him, and somewhere the seagull was feeling very starved and hungry. You know what, he could see that his brothers and sister were flying very smoothly. In fact, his brother has catched a herring. Herring is one type of a fish, and and he could see that his parents are all flying, circling around him and making a very proudful sound. Then the sun was now ascending the sky, blazing warmly on his ledge that faced the south. He felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. Now there was not a single scrap of food left in the straw nest. His little grey body trotted back and forth on the ledge. He was trying to find some means of reaching his parents without having to fly. But on each side of him, the ledge ended in a sheer fall with the sea. So for 24 hours, the seagull's parents was not come. The sun was ascending and he could feel the heat of the sun much on his body, and each of the moment by feeling the heat of the sun on its body, the seagull was feeling very weak. Why the seagull was feeling very weak? Because it did not have food inside its stomach. So the moment you fast for a long time or something like that, you will see that you feel very weak from your side of the body. In the same way, the seagull was also feeling very weak. In every moment, however, the seagull was really making a try to make its flight, and therefore is to move to the end of the ledge. And again, looking on both the sides of the end of the ledge, or looking down, he could see the vast expanse of the sea. And looking at vast expanse of the sea, he became more scared and he could not make its first flight. He has that real urge inside that he should go and join his parents, but somehow he cannot have the confidence in itself and in its wings, and therefore it could not make its first flight. The second part of the explanation will be uploaded soon in the next video. Thank you. Keep watching.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment. Subscribe. And do share the video among your friends.